Missing someone with all your own. Missing someone with heart. How much you missing?
Guys, we're at the Smithsonian, and JD came to see it with me. And finally going to see some dinosaurs together. He's leaving tonight on the 8 o'clock, so he came in this morning. And now we're gonna do some walking around because it's only like 1. And we got first class, and I'll tell you all about that first class experience after this trip to the museum, so enjoy. Okay, so we're done with the American, what is it, natural history?
Yeah.
We saw dinosaurs and fish and all kinds of stuff, as you guys saw, lots of bones. And now we're going to Shake Shack, which is a few miles, well, actually not a few miles, less than a mile up the road. Also, earlier, I wanted to tell you, so when we were like non-revving here from Greensboro, we always get to the gate,
Weren't even late.
So early, like 30 minutes early. And we always get there right at boarding time because they never ever give me a assigned seat until the end anyway. Even if I am early and there's only like 2 people on standby, I still don't get my, you know, non-rev seat early. And once this to turn left somewhere, take a left in 130 feet.
Oh, the road.
That's more than 130 feet. 10 feet? Maybe so. Anyway. But yeah, so it's like, you know, normally what we do is just go with it and we're like, okay, it's fine, we'll be fine. We left on time, got there 6 minutes after they started boarding, and they gave our first class seats up. So I was so mad about that because, you know, he listed premium and I listed premium because we took the 10 o'clock flight because it has a premium cabin. Otherwise we would have just taken the earlier flight and got here with more time to spare. But it's like always a problem with them. At Greensboro, I swear it's always a problem. Yeah, we just went to, we've got through here. We just went through the Smithsonian and checked into the hotel. That was a whole experience in and of itself with the thing. Look how pretty this is though. Is this pretty? Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna be Shake Shack now. And then after that, we're gonna head back probably to the hotel, depending on how much time we have. Maybe get a drink, I don't know. Yeah, it's a pretty little dragonflies. And then I'll be able to tell you guys all about this new idea that just came about. It's kind of left field. And also the challenges along with that. So I'll see you guys in a few hours maybe. Bye. Okay, don't judge me because I know I told you that I would see you in a few hours yesterday. yes, I am not still in DC. So much happened. So much bad happened. I guess sort of good. Anyway, I'm going to set this here and have a chat. Let's have a chat. All right. So, last time I saw you, we were going to take a few hour break, go eat Shake Shack and everything, which was fine. We did that. Of course, we had issues with them and they gave my food away and it took out an hour. And then while where'd we go? Oh, we went and got a drink at this little pub. Really nice, cool place downtown, DC. And in the pub, I got assigned a trip. Of course, I'm number one. Of course, it's out of Baltimore. And of course, it is really, 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 really short notice. As in, I had to get up at 2 a.m. Mind you, it was already 5 p.m. when I got assigned. And I had to get up at 2 a.m. to shuttle to Uber again to DC to shuttle to Baltimore to sign in at 4. So my sign in was at 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, JD's flight home was scheduled for 8:25 p.m. And when we got to the airport an hour early, they basically delayed it by an hour. So we waited by an hour. We got a drink at the hotel. The airport, and then they canceled his flight home. So that was the last flight to Greensboro, and of course that caused mayhem. And then everybody was rolling over to flights, and there was this guy that got arrested in the airport. It was just like really dramatic. Then we got JD on a flight to Raleigh, and of course he had to, get friends and family and whatnot to help him get back to Greensboro for work today at 8 a.m. I didn't get back to the hotel until 10 because I had to wait to see if his flight was going to go out because he was going to have to stay with me. I waited at the airport till 10 p.m. and I got back to the back to the hotel at it was like 10:15. But I had to iron my clothes and lint roll, and I hadn't even shaved my neck or anything to prepare myself for this trip that I had to be signing in Baltimore at 4 a.m. So I didn't even go to sleep because he was having issues getting back and friends and communication. I didn't even get back until, I didn't even get to sleep after I got back until probably, it had to be midnight, 12:30, because he called me, lost his card. So it was just the most problematic stuff that could have occurred, of course. So anyway, he got home and he got to work, and we're going to figure out his card situation now that that's lost. And, yeah, then I woke up this morning and now I'm here in Houston, Texas. This is my first night for the 3-day that I got assigned. I worked today, Baltimore to Charlotte, Charlotte to Houston, both super easy trips. And then I got here, we have 20 hours in Houston. I'm going to try to go to this mall and maybe get dinner or something. There's apparently this really nice mall nearby that we're going to go to. And then tomorrow, I think our van's at 6:35. So they get up at 5:30 in the morning, and we're going to fly back to Charlotte and then Charlotte to Montego Bay, Jamaica, except I'm not getting off the plane in Jamaica. Yeah. So I literally am there for 50 minutes, as in catering, swap, whatever, boom, out, back to Charlotte. And so we go, after Montego, go back to Charlotte, overnight Charlotte. It's only 11 hours, so it's not even by anywhere near downtown. It's way far away. And I doubt JD will even be able to see me. So the next day is the easiest though. It's go home day, and we go from Charlotte to BWI, Baltimore. And I get to Baltimore at 11 a.m. So I'm gonna try to get on a Charlotte flight, and then I'm gonna basically go back to Charlotte and then connect to go back home to Greensboro, and I'll be home by 3:30 p.m. That is the goal. Of course, everything changes whenever I say things. So anyway, that's what's happened. It was not fun, but here is my room in Houston. There's me, hi, me. And there is me again, and it's really tiny room. It's really small. Look at this tiny little, it's kind of quaint though, at least, right? It's really hot in here. I had to turn it down. This TV is nice. And of course, it would not be my luck if my view in Houston wasn't of a brick wall, much like my mental block that I'm having right now about life. So there you have it. That's the room. Nothing special, nothing great. This little mirror is kind of cute though. Also, I mentioned when I was in DC that there was some ideas, a plan, whatever, that JD and I have been talking about. And I'll go into more of that later after I go back, or after I get back and, you know, before I go to bed and stuff, because I just need to take a nap. And there's a lot to go over, so I'm gonna like cut this here, and I will see you guys in just a few to talk about that and maybe about how my experience at the mall went. So, bye. Oh my gosh, finally. Jesus. That took like a bajillion years. So, in case you were wondering why I was just listening to whatever that is, music, lobby music, waiting room, whatever it's called, elevator, that's the word. In case you were wondering why I was thinking, or in case you were thinking or wondering why I was listening to that, is because, unfortunately, yours truly was sitting at dinner, and do not make this mistake. I just learned this was a mistake. I'm new, so shoot me, whatever. I was sitting at dinner, having a drink with my number 4. What is she, 4? Yeah, sorry. Number 4, and super sweet, super senior, awesome. We're having a good time. In cruise scheduling, well, crew tracking calls me. It's not that bad though. Crew tracking moved me to an earlier flight from Houston to Charlotte. So I'm still going to Charlotte, except instead of going from Charlotte to Montego Bay, Jamaica, and back, I am just going to lay over in Charlotte. So I've got a nice 25-hour layover in Charlotte. I am done at 8:30 a.m. Done. So I've got the rest of the day at a hotel, and it's downtown, and so I have plans to go do some stuff. Nonetheless, I answer my phone, and that could have been really bad because you don't have to answer your phone, especially if you are having drinks and whatever. You know, they could schedule me a trip that leaves tonight if I'm still good for it, and I could not be legal because I am not drinking, but I've already acknowledged it, so then it would be a missed trip. So don't make that mistake. I was just informed of that. But yeah, anyway, that's that. So, really quickly, I won't make this like super long. While I eat 1, maybe 2 M&Ms. I got these wasabi peas. I didn't like them from downstairs. Oh, I need to take my medicine. Shoot. So, JD and I have been talking about this job. Okay? I like the job. You guys know I enjoy the job. I enjoy the layovers. I enjoy the nature of the position. It's not bad. However, the DC-based flying is really difficult if you don't already live in the area, you don't have family in the area, or if you are in a relationship or have animals and consolidating, and things get really complicated when you have other people involved in a decision. So, with that said, JD and I have talked about it, and we are going to try to move to the area. I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't know when we're going to do it. I don't know anything at all. I just know that it's a possibility that we'll be moving to an area in Virginia called Fredericksburg, which a lot of people will cringe when they hear because apparently the traffic's really bad. As in, like, it can become like 3 hours bad, which is bad for me because I only have 3 hours to get to all the airports, and it's way going to take longer. If it takes 3 hours just to get to DC, it's going to take way longer to get to Baltimore if I ever get called. So we still have to think about it and explore it and kind of like test the waters on it. But I don't know. I mean, I keep saying this on every layover, and like I genuinely don't know what to do because I don't really want to move there. But at the same time, I really don't know if I want to do this anymore because it's just too much on my plate, to be honest with you. Like, that's just being like completely blunt. Job's great, people are great, company's great, commuting is not great, living in a hotel is not great, and not getting a transfer for a year is not great. So, anyway, with that said, I'm going to get off of here, and I will see you guys tomorrow when I get to Charlotte. If I can get any footage, I will, since I am, you know, on the plane. So, good night. Hello, everyone from the lovely Charlotte. It's now 2 p.m. and I've been here since 8:47 a.m. But I went to sleep because I was so tired. And I had a really bad dream. So that was not fun either. But my 24 hours here in Charlotte is slowly dwindling down. I tried to transfer files and my computer is going absolutely crazy. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening, but anyway, I thought I would show you guys my room really quickly. It's kind of dark in here. Let me see if I can get some light before I do that. It's kind of dark, but anyway, here's me. There's me. Hi. And shower and bathroom and yay. And this is the space. Isn't it quite lovely? I particularly like this little chair, and it's a king bed. And here is the infamous view. There it is. A nice little courtyard and all these little buildings in the background. This is why I love Charlotte, guys. Look how much prettier this is than all those other places. But it's hot. It's like 95 degrees and I'm starving. So I'm about to go
Hold on, honey.
find some... Sorry. JD's on the phone, guys. I'm about to go find some Popeyes or Bojangles or some fried chicken because that's what I want. And also go see this art museum. So I'm gonna get off of here now. And oh, before I do, this is so cool. I want to show you this. Listen. So I started this new thing when I'm bored on the plane. Anyway, so yeah, I started tracing over these like pictures of food and stuff, and look what I've been doing. This is so cool, isn't it? Look. No, it's kind of hard to see, but let's go into the light. Look. Yes, love it. So I'm gonna make a collage of a whole bunch of them because I made one with a sandwich as well. Where's the sandwich at? I don't know where it is. Anyway, but then this picture right here kind of does the same thing in the room. I thought that was neat. So yeah, as you can see, almost 2 o'clock. And it's time to go. Bye. Hey guys. So, I could not find any, what do you call it? Fried chicken or whatever. Sorry. I couldn't find any fried chicken. Anyway, as I was saying, I could not find any fried chicken because the Bojangles that I tried to go to, unfortunately, was at some really sketchy bus station, so I didn't go there. And then the other one was inside of a convention center, so I didn't go there. So it was just very interesting to go all the way around, and to no surprise, you know, the one at the convention center was closed, so there was nothing I could do. But then I saw Larry, because I'm on FaceTime with Larry. Say hi, Larry. I don't know if he can see you. Anyway. So Larry was eating a pickle because his mom I wanted some pickles. And I was craving a pickle so bad. So we just stopped in Hooters, and honestly, it was just too quiet in there for me to even go anywhere and do anything. So I was like, no, I'm good. I'm not gonna film it here. And I went next door to this place called Tilt in Charlotte, and it was really nice. They have a special on Sunday, so I got me a couple drinks. And now I'm headed back to the hotel. As you can see, I'm the opposite of the way I walked on the way in. So this is cool. This is the apartment right here, the View Charlotte. This is me and JD were looking at if we moved to Charlotte. This is the apartment building, but I don't think we're gonna end up here. So anyway, I will see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. If you enjoy keeping up with the life of me, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and stay tuned for clips from the next vlog. And as always, keep in mind, positive thoughts generate positive feelings and attract positive life experiences. Bye!